From Choctaw Stadium in Arlington, Texas, a beautiful afternoon, match week 4 featuring North Texas SC looking for their first regulation win of the season, playing host to the Town FC, who've come in at 1-1-0. Josh Appel with you. Thanks so much for spending part of your Saturday evening with us. Should be a fantastic matchup today in the Western Conference of MLS Next Pro in match week 4. North Texas is coming off of a win in a penalty shootout at St. Louis City 2 last Sunday. They had the 2 Sundays ago, they had the 31st off, so it's their first match today since the 24th, their second home game, first of 2 in a row for North Texas. For the Town, they also had last week off, and they're coming off of a 3-1 victory over Timbers 2. As we take a look at the early Western Conference standings, the Town just outside of that cut line in the 8th spot, and you see North Texas there. Still no victories in regulation through 2 matches so far this season. They'll look to change that today at home from Choctaw Stadium. Let's take a look at our starting 11s. First for North Texas SC and head coach John Gall. Michael Collodi gets the start in goal. Zanny, Humphrey, Korcha, Gordon the captain on the back line. Mendonca, Norris, Garcia in the middle. Ramirez, Pepe, and Henry Scott up top for John Gall. For Dan DeGeer and the Town FC, Richmond, Donnery, Edwards up top, Medina, the captain, Mendoza, and Lalo Blancas in the middle with Garcia, Bilter, Walls, and Verhoeven protecting Biganski, who gets the start between the pipes for Dan DeGeer. Just about ready for action in match week 4. MLS Next Pro's 2024 season. Olvin Oliva is our head referee today. Tiffany Turpin, assistant referee. Emily Gomez, also assistant referee. And Jesus Barrera is our 4th official here in Arlington this afternoon. North Texas coming off of a marathon penalty shootout victory, earning the extra point over St. Louis City 2. 9-8 was the final in the penalty shootout. Just 1 goal in the run of play so far in the 2 matches this season for North Texas. The Town FC in white, North Texas in the dark uniforms, and we are underway from Arlington. Michael Collodi saved 2 penalty kicks in the shootout. Turner Humphrey, starting on the back line for North Texas today, made his debut in the last match. He gets involved. There you see him, number 4, with it right now. Talking to John Gall earlier this week. He says they're still trying to work out the kinks a bit. Maybe something developing here, but a nice tackle to thwart anything there from Sean Bilter. But as far as the scoring goes, John Gall said, look, we've had some chances that they should have put away, but it's just one of those things early in the season, more process than results. The results will eventually come. They want to possess it today as much as they can, keep the opposition on their heels. They want to press, get the ball back, force the opponent into mistakes. Despite the winless mark so far, outside of the shootout, loves the mentality of the group at the moment. You know, and despite that they've gone to PKs, a shootout in their first 2 matches and didn't score against Vancouver to open the season back on March 15th. He liked the performance against Whitecaps FC. Turned over, and an early chance outside the 18. Pepe teeing it up, but he missed it well wide and high. Ricardo Pepe signed through this season. FC Dallas Academy product, 18 years old. Had a good look, but just couldn't fire it on target. The Town, they're coming off of a 3-1 victory over Timbers 2 last week, after falling to Ventura County in match week 1. So both teams have had a week off heading into this match, so it should be fresh legs for everybody. Just underway. Turner Humphrey turned it over, but gets it back. Feeds for Nolan Norris. Now Zani battling along that touchline with Oscar Verhoeven. And it's Zani who wins that battle and keeps possession for North Texas. Ramirez back for Humphrey. Ramirez gets it back. Some space for Diego Garcia. Now Zani. Watch closely. And a nice job cutting everybody off. And the Town has possession once again. But you see this North Texas press early on. Norris playing it back to Ahmet Korcha. Whistle and a foul. Town really hasn't crossed midfield much, if at all, in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, they're opening with 4 consecutive road matches this season. They don't play a home match until April 20th. So a tough open to the season for the Town FC. They're hoping they can steal a point on the road again. Earn something for the 2nd consecutive match. First touch for Collodi. Casey Walls for Joe Garcia. And this press so far by North Texas has been effective. The Town still trying to figure out a way to maneuver it. Cruz Medina, the captain. And again, they just cannot get past midfield. Have to reset and play through Mikolaj Biganski. Mendoza floats it down the right side. It's cut off nicely by Abdul Zani. That was Aaron Edwards who was trying to make a play on it for the Town. And it's cleared back towards midfield. Mendoza again. Mendoza gets it back. Biganski to the left, and again that press all up in the business of the Town so far, and that's a foul. A little overly aggressive there. Now the Town might have something cooking. Battle for it at the 10, and then great defensive work by Ahmet Korcha to cut that off. Kept in, and then played back, and a foul. Looked like we might have had some heads collide on that far side. Hope everybody's okay. They're calling the trainers out to have a look. Take one more look at what happened over here. Oh, it's right here. Ugh. You can just see it. Both guys are all right. But it looks like a North Texas player, I can't quite make out who it is on that far side, got the worst of it. Malik Henry Scott down for North Texas, and now he's back to his feet. Check that. That was Nico Gordon, the captain. Couldn't quite make out the number until the end. Nico Gordon up on his feet, but that did not look like it felt very good for either player, but Gordon clearly took the worst of it, and he'll have to stay off for a moment because he was tended to over the allotted time. They're back underway after the quick injury stoppage for Nico Gordon, and then a foul on North Texas. Hey fans, the Generation Adidas Cup wraps up tomorrow with Championship Sunday quadruple header action. First up at 10 a.m. Eastern is the U15 Premier Championship Final between Brøndby and Toronto FC, followed by the U15 Championship Final between Valencia and Toulouse at noon Eastern. Then the U17s take the field at 2:30 p.m. Eastern for their Premier Championship, where the San Jose Earthquakes and LA Galaxy square off against Philadelphia Union and Flamengo, before the tournament wraps up at 5 p.m. Eastern with the U17 Championship Final between San Jose Earthquakes, LA Galaxy, and the winner of Philadelphia Union and Flamengo, which is in progress over on MLS Season Pass. Catch all the action on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. So just to clarify, it'll be the winner of Earthquakes and Galaxy squaring off against the winner of Union and Flamengo. Again, catch all the action only on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. Still scoreless in the 14th minute. Looks like we have another injury for North Texas. Certainly not what they want in the early going. Long look on that far sideline.
Coming out of the match is number 5, Nico Gordon.
So it was Nico Gordon who went down again. And so he comes out captain early in the match. Daniel Barron comes on in his place. So North Texas loses their captain early on. I hate to see that. So we look to be about ready to get things going once again. Let's hope the best for Nico Gordon, the North Texas captain. A throw in for North Texas. Felt like I was on a cruise ship with the little jingle there before the substitution announcement. It is a windy afternoon and evening here in Arlington. Crowd still settling in. Abdul Zani. Back for the keeper, Kalodi. And one attempt by Pepe that missed the target, but outside of that, there really haven't been any opportunities for either side in the early going. Been a bit disjointed, and you might come to expect that when both teams have a week off after 2 matches, and especially from the town, they've been on the road. Cruz Medina gets around one. His pass a little bit behind Aaron Edwards, and the town turns it over. Cruz Medina has it back. His cross is in, and it skates through everybody. Fortunate for North Texas, that was a good service in, but nobody in white could put it on frame. Today's match is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. A whistle here through the howling wind. It'll be a free kick for North Texas. Sent towards the far side on the wing. Settled down by Malik Henry Scott. Nifty feed for Garcia, who went down, and a foul at the 10-yard line. Just outside the 18. And an advantageous spot for a free kick for North Texas to try and break through for the first time today. Here's the delivery. Towards the back post and headed away by the town, and then taken out of the air by Biganski. Well defended by the town. Verhoeven. Handful of jersey there, but they let that go. Now they call the foul. And that was an easy one. Nolan Norris had a fistful of the jersey of Julian Donnery, who starts it back up for Medina. Looking for Donnery again, and he goes down. And they say play on. Goal kick for North Texas. Colodi. Zani into the middle. Throw in for North Texas. Who's still in search of its first win in regulation and first game that hasn't gone to a penalty shootout. Lost the first one, won the second one. 0-2, but they have the extra point from last week. Nice flick ahead. Verhoeven on the wing. Puts on the brakes. Edwards. Zani step in front of his pass. And a throw in for the Town. This portion of the match is brought to you by Children's Health, the official healthcare partner of FC Dallas and North Texas SC. Pass a little bit behind for Garcia. He had to wait on it. Now he springs it out wide. Malik Henry Scott. A lot of contact in the penalty area, but nothing there, says Olvin Oliva, our head referee. A little over halfway through the first half. Still waiting for the first breakthrough. Nothing doing yet. Run down the far side. Medina. Texas takes it away. And it's Barron, who came on as an early sub for the injured Nico Gordon. Seventh minute of the first half. Slow pace. Barron has it go past him and then takes a deflection off of Edwards, so it'll be a North Texas throw-in. Zani tried to feed it through the legs of Mendoza, unable to. And now it's Medina battling with Zani. Physical, play on, and now they say a foul the other way. Olvin Oliva blows the whistle. A lot of jostling between Cruz Medina, the captain for the Town, and Abdul Zani, who's been busy so far today for North Texas. The physicality has certainly been there, despite the lack of chances for both sides. And they get Medina for the foul. Sean Bilter trades with Casey Walls. That's out of bounds and a throw-in for North Texas. Again, that you just see the disjointed play a little bit from both sides. Zani for Norris. Norris again. Trying to spring something, but that's out of the reach of Diego Garcia. He was closed off by 3 white kits. And a foul there on Barron as Mendoza took a spill. Just a reminder, the Generation Adidas Cup wraps up tomorrow with Championship Sunday, quadruple header action. First up at 10 a.m. Eastern is the U15 Premier Bracket Final between Sporting Kansas City and Chicago Fire FC, followed by the U15 Championship Final between Valencia and Toulouse at noon Eastern. Then the U17s take the field, 2:30 p.m. Eastern for the Premier Bracket Final. The Town, and they break through first. I was busy telling you about Generation Adidas, but how about Aaron Edwards on the feed? The Town takes the lead on the road in the 30th minute. What a feed across from Will Richmond, finding Edwards, who got behind, and he had a wide open cage to slide that one in. For Edwards, his first point, first goal as well. Came in without a goal or an assist. It's his first career goal in MLS Next Pro. Richmond's on the score sheet for the first time as well. Had 4 assists each of the last 2 seasons. And his second game this year, the first teamer able to help the Town get on the score sheet and break through first. There was not a lot happening until then. But again, just to get back to it for the moment, the U17s will take the field in the Generation Adidas Cup at 2:30 p.m. Eastern for the Premier Bracket Final, LAFC and Inter Miami. And then the tournament wraps up at 5 p.m. Eastern with the U17 Championship Bracket Final between LA Galaxy and the winner of Philadelphia Union and Flamengo, which you can see right now on MLS Season Pass. And remember, catch all the action only on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. Barron turns upfield. North Texas looking to equalize. And his pass deflected over the goal line, but it will be a corner for North Texas. First of the match. This portion of the match is brought to you by Advocare. Hydration for today, tomorrow, every day. Anthony Ramirez will take the corner, will be an outswinger. Here it comes. Towards the back post. Got a header on it. North Texas wants a handball. They don't get it. Let's see if North Texas can keep this momentum in their favor. It's been a good answer so far to conceding the first goal. Zani has to retreat and plays it back towards his keeper, Kalodi. One 0 to the Town on the goal by Aaron Edwards just a few moments ago. Now it's Beganski. The Town's done a good job handling the press of North Texas. They just kind of felt it out, waited their moment, and now here they come again. Great ball. Feed across by Richmond, but nobody home. That was a good build-up, but couldn't get it done in the final third. Zani. Now Nolan Norris for North Texas takes a shove, goes down, and the foul will be called by the assistant referee on that sideline. It's Julian Donnery who committed the infraction. Oh. Looks like Oven Oliva has some words for Oscar Verhoeven and the Town. Very stern talking to. Be curious to see how much added time we'll get here at the end of the first half. Remember, we had the unfortunate injury stoppage for Nico Gordon around the 13th, 14th minute, and now we've got just a bunch of standing around at the moment. All right, now we're ready to go again. Zani. Long ball through the middle, but a little bit too much for Malik Henry Scott to get to. And it's gobbled in by Mikołaj Beganski, the Polish keeper for the Town. Edwin Mendoza to the near side touchline for Oscar Verhoeven. Dan DeGear's got to be happy with this first half road performance by his team. With a 1-0 advantage on the goal by Aaron Edwards. Nick Mendonca turns it over. Mendoza takes it away. Mendoza tees it up from distance, took a deflection, but enough for Michael Kalodi to still be able to handle it. Bad turnover by Anthony Ramirez. Mendoza with a valiant effort. And now here comes Barron for North Texas looking to tie the game. Great ball on that far side. Is it onside? It is. Pepe's try is turned aside by Beganski, but it is a corner for North Texas. Fantastic ball by Barron. Pepe was unmarked on that far side, stayed onside. The angle wasn't great for him, but he put a lot of pace on that attempt and forced Beganski to make a save. And now they have an opportunity with a corner to try and level the match here at home. Towards the front post. North Texas looked like they got a piece of it, but not towards the target. And then it's cleared over the touchline, a throw-in for North Texas again. They were about 10, 15 yards away from where that one rolled over the touchline. So now they're in the right spot, ready to go. Ramirez back for Norris. Barron came on as a sub early in the half for Nico Gordon, the captain. Slides back for Mendonca. Mendonca out wide for Abdul Zani. Back for Barron. Barron lost it and turned it over. Cruz Medina, the captain for the Town FC. Gets around the defender. And then a throw-in for North Texas as the sun starts to peek out here at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington. Former home of the Texas Rangers. Cruz Medina. To the far side now. It's Richmond who assisted on the first goal. Almost scored the second. And much like Pepe on the other side, Richmond forces Collodi to make a save. And the first teamer's attempt results in a corner for the Town FC. Snatched out of the air. Well marked by North Texas. Collodi handled it easily, and his outlet just a little bit too far for Malik Henry Scott, and a bump. They let that one go. Malik Henry Scott working on Cruz Medina, puts on the brakes. Into the middle, Ramirez fires one on. It was blocked and then cleared away by the goal scorer Edwards, and into the first row. For the Town, their next match, April 14th. St. Louis City, 9 p.m., MLSNextPro.com. The Town FC's road trip continues. Head to Harriman, Utah to face Real Monarchs. Action kicks off from Zions Bank Stadium at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on MLSNextPro.com. Again, 4 straight matches to open the season on the road for the Town. Their first home match isn't until April 20th. That's Saturday. Zani cuts back towards the middle with some space. Has Barron behind him, but the pass was deflected by Verhoeven and then taken away by the Town. Cleared all the way down. Flag is up. Donnery was offside. Mendonca. Now Korcha. Back for Norris. Aaron Edwards, the goal in the 30th minute for the Town. North Texas looking for the equalizer here in the first half. Barron Verzani, back for Barron, but it goes over the touchline for the Town throw-in. Match week 4 in MLS Next Pro. Thanks so much for being with us from Arlington at Choctaw Stadium. North Texas in search of its first victory without going to a shootout. They won in a shootout last week, lost in a shootout in match week 1. Pardon me. 2 weeks ago they fell in a shootout, had the week off. And now after the week layoff to work on some things, they're back here at home. Mendonca. Verzani. Norris. Back for Zani, who's been a busy man in the first half. So is Barron since coming in. Little overlap, and it's off target on the pass. And cleared away by the Town. Kept in though, Mendonca. Possession in the first half has been dominated by North Texas, but we saw the Town capitalize on one of their counterattack chances. Will Richmond the assist on the Aaron Edwards goal, and Richmond almost had a second one. Nolan Norris. Korcha into the middle. Pepe, who's had the best chance for North Texas to this point, can't corral that, and it's a throw-in for the Town. Zani had his pass taken away. Lalo Blancas. See how much added time we get. Remember, we had a couple of injury stoppages early in the first half. Richmond with some space. He assisted on the first goal. Richmond, nobody home.
The fourth official has indicated that there will be a minimum of 7 minutes of added time in the first half.
So you hear the announcement, 7 minutes of added time. Texas able to regain possession. Mendonca surveying his options. Now turns it back to the right. Zani. Edwards, the goal scorer, right on him. Barron. Mendonca for Barron again. Barron came on as a sub and has played well in this first half to this point. His pass takes a deflection though, and another throw in for the Town. Been a lot of that only because the possession of the first half has seemingly been dominated by North Texas. They just haven't been able to break through. Edwards will throw in. Mendonca battling, wins possession. A little bit of a shove for Diego Garcia. He goes down. There's the foul. Turner Humphrey in his second match with North Texas. Nolan Norris for Barron. Room for Zani. Barron to the middle. His pass took a deflection again. And then a foul on Mendonca as Edwards went down. And you can hear the wind howling here in Arlington. Temperatures in the high 70s. Verhoeven gets us started again. Edwards then goes down. And the foul is whistled against North Texas. And again, you hate to see this from Nico Gordon earlier. Have to leave the game after being injured. He had an issue with his head on a collision. Let's see. Oh, did Edwards take a knee to the face there from Zani? Inadvertent, of course. He's a bit shaken up and slow to get up. So we're in added time with 7 minutes. We'll certainly have more than that, as Edwards, the goal scorer, is tended to, and you can see they're looking at the facial area, that cheek. An inadvertent knee or leg from Abdul Zani trying to play the ball. Maybe the nose. Now a conversation going on between North Texas and Alvin Oliva. But Edwards, because he was down for so long, has to exit the pitch. Likely until, we'll see. It could be until the end of the half. There might have been a booking there during that stoppage. We'll see if we can get clarification. Still a lot of conversation going on that bench. I'm just curious how much more added time we're going to see.
A red 45th minute.
So now North Texas will be down a man for the rest of the match. A red card for Zani. That must have been what the conversation was about. So the task becomes a lot more difficult for North Texas. Down one on the scoreboard and down one man. Texas really backed up against it right now. Barron lost it, but Norris able to corral it for North Texas. And then he lost it to Verhoeven. Nice spin, goes down, and then takes the ball to the gut. That can't feel good. The North Texas bench is not happy at the moment. And now a yellow has been issued. And we'll see who it's on for North Texas. I do wonder, we had 7 minutes of added time. I wonder if we're going to get up to an hour of first half play because of all the stoppages. It's to the discretion now of Oven Oliva.
A yellow card has been issued to North Texas SC player number 24, Ahmed Fortune, in the 45th minute.
So a red against Zani, a yellow against Korcha of North Texas, both in added time. And there is the final whistle for the first half. Only one goal to speak of. Aaron Edwards in the 30th minute made it 1-0. But a very eventful final 10 minutes with a red card for North Texas. They'll be playing down a man, down a goal for the rest of the match. Our score at the half, the Town FC 1 and North Texas SC 0. Halftime is coming up after this short break. Stick with us.
Vamos, dale pues, mamá ya, muévete más loco, mozo, lo tú lo sabes, así es, pon las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete, 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 mira, sacúdete.
Here we go again, taking to the streets. Here we go again, marching to our own beat. If we start to lose the rhythm in our feet, we just pick it up again, pick it up again, pick it up again. We do it in style. We can move any way we wanna move in style. We can do anything we wanna do in style.
Back in Arlington, 1-0 at the break in favor of the town over North Texas. Tuesday, we moved our first MLS Next Pro match from the Generation Adidas Cup site, and lots of the young teams got a taste of pro soccer in person. Michelle Montaigne tells us more from Florida.
Welcome to Bradenton, Florida, home of the Generation Adidas Cup. We have Inter Miami 2 taking on Orlando City B in the first ever professional match at the GA Cup. Plus, with MLS Next Pro being the league of innovation that it is, we are debuting a brand new technology on today's broadcast. For the people watching in the stands here at IMG Academy, well, those GA Cup teams who are here get to see what the opportunity of playing professional soccer looks like at the next level. And for those players in the MLS affiliated academies, well, this is a perfect taste of what is next on this pathway to pro. MLS Next Pro SVP of Operations, Ali Curtis, shares more on the success of this pathway to pro.
It's just a great opportunity for all these young players to see what the next level is and what the next step is. You know, when you think about the pro player pathway, we've got some players from MLS Next that are on the bench that are playing on the field in Next Pro and then also in MLS. So it's just a great example of development and what needs to happen as the game grows and evolves.
And it's about creating opportunities for these players and for this league to try new things. We were talking earlier about how do we create this into a huge event. You know, does this turn into the kickoff for all of GA Cup? You know, those are the kinds of ideas that we're talking about because these players deserve that platform.
On the other end of that pathway to pro, the Academy kids in the stands, watching the players that they one day hope to be.
Yeah, it's super cool to see where I want to be in the team coming here to play. It's definitely awesome to see and experience that. And even know some of the players, like I get to train with them every day. It really inspires me to watch them like day by day and see where they started and where I'm really in like the same spot. Just got to keep going up.
The amount of competition and energy it brings is absolutely crazy. And we get to see another like area of pro in front of my eyes instead of on TV. It's crazy. Like these kids that are my age they're on the field. And it's crazy how far they've come.
As for the action on the pitch, Alejandro Flores opened scoring in the 22nd minute, and Inter Miami never looked back, posting a 2-goal shutout over in-state rival OCB. Post-game, the man of the match talked about how special this one was.
I'm really excited, It's such an amazing team, and we're just really happy we got the result and taking the 3 points home. Being
back here playing in the Generation Adidas Cup landscape, how is it different this year versus when you played here as an academy kid?
It's really great. Definitely bring back memories. You always think about it, about how far you've come, and I guess you just gotta keep going and not looking back.
That's amazing. To be honest, the reason why our staff coach wake up in the morning and go to the club is just for seeing them smiling, all together. It was a 17, the MLS 2. We had today the opportunity to give minutes to Franco Negri and Benjamin Cremaschi, who are first-team players both, and we work as a club. Everybody belongs to our club, and it was a special moment to see the club celebrating away against our direct opponent.
A competitive match on the pitch caps off another historic milestone for MLS Next Pro. I'm Michelle Montaigne saying so long from Bradenton. We'll see you soon.
1-0 to the Town over North Texas SC at half. North Texas will play the rest of this one down a man. We'll have halftime highlights and more on the other side of this break. Back to Choctaw Stadium in a moment.
All right, MLS store, I need something fresh and clean. Let's see what you got. I need that in my size. So I like this. Cream on cream. The fit is cold. Ice cream. You like that?
Vamos, dale pues, mamá ya, muévete más loco, mozo, lo tuyo sabe, así es, pon las manos en la cabeza y sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
Back here in Arlington at Choctaw Stadium, 1-0 to the Town over North Texas at the break. North Texas playing down a man for the rest of the match. Let's take a look at some of our highlights from the first half. A bit of a feel-out process in the early going. Pepe had an early chance to put one on target, but rushed it a bit and sent it wide. There was the collision Nico Gordon took early in the first half. He ended up leaving the game, the captain for North Texas. Set piece from just outside the 18 was not successful, and then here was the goal. Richmond, a first-teamer, great pass across to find Edwards in the 30th minute to give a 1-0 lead to the Town. Nice little dance afterwards, too. Here was another great chance. The deflection on a long attempt from Edwin Mendoza. And then maybe the best opportunity so far was Pepe again, who was stopped from a sharp angle. And then Richmond with some pace on this one as well, and both goalies tested out. And for the most part, they've been able to meet the task. Here are our halftime stats. 3 shots on target to 1 in favor of the Town. Possession mostly in favor of North Texas. You see the 1 red card for North Texas to Abdul Zani. It happened in added time in the first half. And so he is done for the day. 10 men for North Texas here at home, down a goal in this second half. They are backed up against it here. We'll take a look at what's ahead in MLS Next Pro after one more break. Back in a moment.
Vamos, dale pues, mamá ya, muévete más loco, mo solo tú lo sabes. Así es, con las manos en la cabeza. Sacúdete, 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 mira, sacúdete.
Here we go again, taking to the streets. Here we go again, marching to our own beat. If we start to lose the rhythm in our feet, we just pick it up again, pick it up again, pick it up again. We do it in style, we groove, we really wanna move in style. We can do anything we wanna do in style.
Welcome back to Choctaw Stadium in Arlington, getting you set for second half action in match week 4 between the Town FC and North Texas SC. Josh Appel with you. Thanks so much for spending part of your Saturday with us. And we take a look at what's ahead in match week 4. Full slate tomorrow. Inter Miami 2, Huntsville FC get things started at 2 p.m. We close it out with a fun matchup between Rapids 2 and Sporting KC 2 at 9:30. A lot of good matchups on the schedule for tomorrow, so make sure you're locked into MLSNextPro.com and MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. So how does John Gall's team respond here in the second half? Down a man at home, down a goal, still in search of their first regulation win of the season. The Town, under Dan DeGeer, hoping to make it 2 wins in a row. Victory last week. 2 weeks ago, excuse me. After a loss in the opener. Underway in half number 2.
We have a substitution for the Town FC to begin the second half of play. Leading the match is number 16, Diego Pena, and number 24 of Agriculture.
An early chance, but the save made. by Baginski. Take a look at the early opportunity. North Texas will have to be creative, down a man here at home. An early foul. So here are our substitutions. Molina comes in for Pepe for North Texas. The Town made one as well. Edwards, the goal scorer, takes a seat, and Lynch will enter. So Lynch for Edwards, Molina for Pepe. And again, North Texas playing down a man, down a goal in this second half. Donnery tried to slide that through, wasn't able to. Taken by Anthony Ramirez, and now Norris for North Texas. How creative can they get? Garcia, Norris, hounded by Mendoza, and he plays it back to his keeper. And now space through the middle for North Texas to operate. Could they be building towards something here? Molina sends one on, and it's wide. Looked like they had something developing, but unable to get it on target. First touch for Lynch in the second half, but it rolls over the goal line. And a corner here for the Town. They try and add on to their 1-0 lead. Here's that chance for Molina, his first touch off the bench, and just well off target there. And he knows it, looked skyward right away. The corner, headed away nicely by North Texas. That was Schreiner who got a piece of it. And now the header! Save made over the bar, but they do call a foul. Take one more look at it. Good service in. And a great attempt by Bilter, but an even better save, although it wouldn't have counted. Diego Garcia eluded Molina. Correction, eluded Malik Henry Scott. And it's Walls who gets it started, but taken away. Mendonca misfires. That's the third time North Texas has had a similar shot in a similar area, missed the target altogether, and you heard the yell of frustration from Mendonca after he missed up there. Garcia turned it over. Mendonca has it again. Mendonca. Again, North Texas down a man. Abdul Zani picked up a red card after a knee to the face of Aaron Edwards, who scored the goal in added time in the first half. Diego Garcia cut off well by Garcia, and they get Garcia for the foul. Garcia on Garcia there. The Town reverses field. Bilter catches up with it. Collision there. You can see North Texas trying to be aggressive. Henry Scott leaving it for Barron on the far side. Barron, low cross into the middle. Nobody home for North Texas. Throw in for North Texas. Norris to do the honors.
A yellow card has been issued to Town FC player number 33, Oscar Verhoeven, the 54th minute.
So you see the yellow, or hear the yellow for Oscar Verhoeven. Rolls all the way to Begansky. There seems to be some confusion on who got the yellow. We'll try and get some clarification for you. And then a collision. Again, we've had a few of these today, and you hate to see it. Players from both teams going down. Olvin Oliva has a lot to handle at the moment. One more look at what happened. Oof. That's got to feel awful for both guys. So we do have confirmation that it is Verhoeven who got the yellow earlier. Good to see both players up. That's the third instance today where a player for either side has had some kind of head contact. Remember, Nico Gordon left the match earlier. And then Aaron Edwards took a knee to the face, resulting in a red for Abdul Zani of North Texas. And now for a battle for a ball in the air, two guys went down, one for each side. A little bit of a false start there, so we'll redo it. Barron gets around. Barron slides it into the middle, and then it goes wide. It will be a corner, though, for North Texas. Smart play by the Town. Fortunately for them, wasn't on target. Now a good chance here, down a man, for North Texas to potentially level this thing up. Here it comes. Outswinger, headed away, nobody home in dark colors. Casey Walls. Turned over, North Texas has it now. This match now an hour old. And a foul here and a yellow coming for Joel Garcia. Been a very physical match. Multiple yellows, a red. These are two hungry teams. You could see John Gall on the North Texas bench.
A yellow card has been issued to the Town FC player number 78, Joel Garcia, in the 60th minute.
Free kick from about the 36-yard line. Tonight's match is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Reversing field. Garcia, who just picked up a yellow. Angles towards the middle, then plays it back. 1-0 the Town on the goal in the 30th minute by Aaron Edwards. He's since been subbed out. It's been a busy game for Edwards in only one half of play. Took a knee to the face, bloody nose, and scored a goal. A lot of space now for North Texas, but cut off well by Sean Bilter. And then a foul and a yellow coming. Bilter will pick up the yellow.
A yellow card has been issued to the Town FC player number 63, Sean Bilter, in the 63rd minute.
Setting up for a free kick here, a chance to level for North Texas. The header is off target.
We have 3 substitutions for the Town FC occurring in the 65th minute. Entering the match is number 72, Ricardo Ibarra, number 75, Alex Chow, and number 66, Alejandro Cano. Leading the match is number 58, Joel Garcia, number 52, Julian Donovan, and number 33, Oscar Garbo.
Oh, goodness. That's as physical as it gets. No booking on that. Play the advantage. Still sitting on that 1-0 score, courtesy of the goal by Aaron Edwards in the 30th minute. Red card for Abdul Zani and added time in the first half has put North Texas down a man. Something developing here for the Town. And then from behind, a great play. Nolan Norris, the tackle from behind, is apoplectic. He thought that last touch took a deflection off of the Town. Instead, it's ruled a corner. What a recovery there by Norris, tracking from behind. A great tackle, and yeah, did look like it deflected off of the Town. Towards the back post, punched away by Collodi. This portion of the match is brought to you by UT Southwestern Medical Center, the #1 hospital in Dallas, Fort Worth. Another whistle and some more physicality. A foul here goes the way of the Town. Another substitution for North Texas. Got to keep some fresh legs out there playing down a man.
We have a substitution for North Texas SC occurring in the 69th minute. Entering the match is number 15, Isaiah Parker. Leading the match is number 51, Anthony Ramirez.
'70th minute, still sitting on the 1 goal. Another foul, this one against the Town this time. Long conversation going on now with Olvin Oliva. I think at this point both sides not happy with him, but that usually means the ref's doing a good job if both sides are upset. Player down behind the play for the Town. It's Lalo Blancas. Now he's up. Down the far side, you see Richmond picked up a yellow. Something brewing here. Slide in the middle and then cleared off the line. Great play defensively.
A yellow card has been issued to the Town FC player number 20, Will Richmond, in the 71st minute.
Molina, back heel flip to nobody. But it ends up back with Malik Henry Scott. You can feel the urgency now for North Texas. Diego Garcia. For it along the touchline. Molina couldn't keep it in, or did he? He just lost possession of it. Corner here coming. This portion of the match is brought to you by Advocare, energy for today, tomorrow, and every day. Here it comes. Deflected high. Oh, what a chance for North Texas. That close to leveling at 1. Another corner upcoming for North Texas. Here it comes, got all the way through, but nobody could get a piece of it. Generation Adidas Cup wraps up tomorrow with Championship Sunday quadruple header action. First up at 10 a.m., it's the U15 Premier Bracket Final between Sporting Kansas City and Chicago Fire FC, followed by the U15 Championship Final between Valencia and Toulouse at noon. The U17s then take the field at 2:30 p.m. Eastern of the Premier Bracket Final between LAFC and Inter Miami, before the tournament wraps up at 5 p.m. Eastern with the U17 Championship between LA Galaxy and Philadelphia Union, and the flag comes up here for offsides. You can catch all the action on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. North Texas has come close, down a man to equalize. Now a player down for the Town, and they will stop play. Can't quite tell who is down. Oof. Right away going down to hold that left leg, that knee area. And now he is tended to. was Edwin Mendoza who went down, and good to see him back on his feet. Another substitution getting set to come in.
With a substitution for the town of City bringing the 79th minute. Entering match number 54, Jermaine Smiley. Leaving match number 38. With a substitution for North Texas SC, the 79th minute. Entering match 21, Lacey.
Malik Henry Scott
Leaving match
earns the corner. So Lacey coming in for Mendonca. Here comes, defended well. Kept alive for the moment by North Texas, but now the town on the run, on the counter, trying to really put this game out of reach. Riley Lynch earns the corner. That was Molina running with him. And on that cross, takes the deflection off North Texas. And a chance here for the town. Still sitting at 1-0 on the goal in the 30th minute by Aaron Edwards. Abdul Zani, if you're just joining us, picked up a red card in added time in the first half. And North Texas put up a valiant effort, down a man in this second half. Let's see if they can find some magic. Nothing doing on the corner for the town. And now Lacey flicks it ahead. Here comes North Texas. And then a jersey pull. That should be a yellow for sure, and it is. Just unnecessary. So they'll get the booking.
A yellow card has been issued to the town FC player number 77, Casey Walls, in the 81st minute.
Walls is the, I believe all four on the back line for the town have a yellow card today. Bilter, Garcia, Walls, and Verhoeven. Ain't that something? By the way, North Texas' homestand continues next week when they welcome, the third place Tacoma Defiance to Choctaw Stadium. Coverage begins 8:30 p.m. Eastern right here on MLSNextPro.com. North Texas and Tacoma Defiance on April 14th. And a chance and a save. Barron had a golden opportunity, and Beganski with a huge stop. Now the town trying to answer. Time is winding down. Lynch. And another corner for the town. Take a look at that save one more time. This is what North Texas needs, just a fortunate bounce, but look how calm Nikolai Bagansky, the Pole, is in making that stop and keeping his team in front. Service in. Oh, and a save off the bar, I think, from Collodi. He got a deflection, and I think it still hit the crossbar. Cheeky attempt by Chow. Turner Humphrey. Turned it over. Sprint for it. Jermaine Spivey. Spivey into the middle. Point blank. Spinning with it. Going down. Cruz Medina lost it. And then a collision. Bilter goes down. Play continues. Barron battling. And Barron wins it. Play continues. Molina. Norris, long range, but right on target, and then he goes down. Looks like maybe some cramps. Cheeky attempt again, but I mean, that was from long range, an easy save. Yeah, again, that one looked like it hit the crossbar even after a piece of it was had, and then you want to talk about putting a lot of pace on one. That was a daring effort, just right on goal. Bagansky didn't have to move. So space for the Town. Lynch fires it wide and a goal kick. Coming up later, we'll have our man of the match. You can probably guess who it'll be at this point. Only one goal scorer in this game. So it's Aaron Edwards for the moment. Still got a few minutes left. You never know what can happen.
Leading the match, number 36, Malik Henry Scott.
So Malik Henry Scott exits for North Texas. Again, just John Gall has to be creative here to get some fresh legs on. Well, they played down a man, and they've fought valiantly in this second half here at home. Created a couple chances, just haven't been able to cash in.
A yellow card has been issued to the Town FC player, number 71, Alex Chow, in the 86th minute.
Chow now picks up a yellow for the Town.
A yellow card has been issued to North Texas SC player, number 32, Nolan Norris, in the 86th
And Norris picks one up. Off his line to come grab that one, Collodi. Starts Molina out. And Molina gets cut off nicely by Casey Walls, but a throw-in for Molina and North Texas. Taboda wanted a foul there, didn't get one. That wind is still howling here in Arlington. Turner Humphrey plays it for his keeper. Race one, Begansky. Time running out for North Texas. Can they find some magic? Cruz Medina. They're strong in the midfield today. Now Lalo Blancas. Tried to spring Lynch, did Walls, but pass was cut off. Norris. Lacey turned it over. See how much added time we get. I would imagine it'll be around 5 minutes because of the couple injury stoppages we had. Remember, we had 7 in the first half. North Texas, in search of its first win in regulation, time might be running out for that. They're just hoping to equalize and send it to another shootout. They've been to a shootout in both matches so far this year. The Town trying to make it back-to-back road victories. They have one more road game next week before starting their home slate on the 20th. They face Real Monarchs next week. Texas stays here and takes on Tacoma. So you see 7 minutes of added time. Lynch, his low cross cleared away, but a corner coming for the Town. Town will just take their time. And they force a throw in. Just in time-wasting mode here, taking it towards the corner. Well done by the Town, still in, and now it's over the touchline and a goal kick. North Texas has to hurry if they want to get this thing equalized in the final 5 or so minutes here. job to get around by Lalo Blancas. Now Cruz Medina. Missed everything. There are 2 balls currently in play. As we take a look at this. Beautiful nutmeg there. By Lalo Blancas. And he gets it back. Little flick forward. Lynch. And again, they're just in time-wasting mode. Bringing it towards the touchline. Molina has it deflect off of. And Lynch takes it away. Turned over. And North Texas gets something going here. Down a man for the entire second half. Can't spring anything. And it was taken away. Abdul-Zani picked up a red card. He went knee to the face of the goal scorer Aaron Edwards during added time of the first half. Flicked out the other way. Trying to spring anything. Trying to take chances. But it's the Town with possession. And a great ball, but offside. Flag went up. Humphrey collided, and we'll have another booking. Had plenty of those today. I don't think there was any intent there, but certainly the right move to book. Spivey picks up the yellow. Towards the box, headed away. And a throw in for North Texas, awaiting the final whistle. Towards the box, oh, they got it! Unbelievable! North Texas levels it at the death! A breakdown by the Town! A desperation ball into the box. It took a deflection and went into the back of the net. Unreal! Down a man. North Texas.
North Texas SC goal. Scored by
Diego Garcia. In their last breath. You want to talk about desperate. Wow. The Town looked like they were just going to coast to the final whistle. But it's not over yet. Can the Town answer? Taken away and cleared. And a race for it, 1v1. Awaiting the final whistle before we head to a shootout. Here comes the Town FC. Lalo Blancas goes down, no whistle, takes deflection, stays alive. This is onside, sent out in front, and Lynch just couldn't get there. And there is the final whistle. That close to a heartbreaker for North Texas. Wow. What a finish. And for the third time in 3 matches, North Texas is heading to a shootout for the Town. Certainly one that got away. Dan DeGear's team playing up a man the entirety of the second half. Didn't really create much, but looked to be just playing out the clock. And then in desperation, a bad deflection, that's all it took inside the box. And at the death, North Texas ties it. Unbelievable. Now we will head to a shootout in just a moment. Stick with us.
All right, MLS store, I need something fresh and clean. Let's see what you got. I need that in my size. I like this. Cream on cream. The fit is cold. I'm ice cream. You like that?
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, con las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
Well, this one was certainly an adventure. This, the first goal in the 30th minute by Aaron Edwards off a beautiful feed by Will Richmond, and we thought that was going to hold up all the way until the end. North Texas playing down a man the entire second half. A desperation flick into the box by Michael Collodi, the keeper. It takes a deflection, and then Diego Garcia at the death sends us to a shootout. North Texas fell at home to Whitecaps FC on match week 1, 4-2 in a penalty shootout. They won last week at St. Louis City 9-8 in a shootout. And today against the Town, what will it have in store? On the other side, this will certainly be one that Dan DeGear and the Town FC let slip away. Up a man, waiting the final whistle after a great road victory on the 22nd in match week 2. To bounce back from a match week 1 loss against Ventura County. They're just seconds away from 3 huge road points. Instead, they'll have to settle for the 1 and maybe a second, but certainly an extra that was let slip away. Unbelievable. MLS Next Pro. So we thought maybe Aaron Edwards' goal would hold up and he'd be our man of the match. We'll get confirmation later on who we pick after this shootout. But I have a feeling it might be Diego Garcia, who not only stole the jaws of victory, or the jaws of whatever the saying is, stole the victory, the 3 points from the Town. But he might have stolen man of the match as well away from Aaron Edwards. But now we head to a shootout. And it will be Daniel Barron, who came on as an early sub for the captain, Nico Gordon, who left with an injury. And he will start things against Mikolaj Biganski. First round. Here we go. The hesitation, it works. Biganski off balance, and North Texas converts the first one. Smooth from Barron. And now Colodi. He saved 2 penalty kicks in the shootout last week. And it'll be Lalo Blancas to take it first for the Town. Blancas, oh my goodness. Levels it at 1. With a little Panenka. So we are 1-1 after 1 round. And Nolan Norris, who's been a busy man throughout this match, steps to the spot. Can Biganski have an answer? Guessed right, but Norris beat him with the pace. 2-1. This is Biganski's first action in a shootout in match week 4. Previous matches this year decided in regulation for the Town FC. Stepping to the spot for the Town, Will Richmond. Assisted on the goal and ties it in the shootout. Colodi guessed right again, much like Biganski did, but the pace from the first teamer, Will Richmond, able to level it at 2. In fact, I think he got a piece of it as well with his right arm. Isaiah Parker now. Each side 2 for 2 in the shootout. And again, Biganski guessed right. He might have got a piece of it, but it beats him, and Isaiah Parker makes it 3 for 3 for North Texas. Cruz Medina, the Town FC captain, against Michael Colodi. Bang! Tied at 3 after 3. Again, North Texas played to a 9-8 shootout last week. Medina was fired up after that. He wants the extra point. You never know when you get all the way down to the end of the season when a point here or a point there could be the difference in making the playoffs or missing. The Town has already sacrificed 1 point today by conceding up a man in added time. Can they get away with 2? Diego Garcia, who scored the equalizer late, is stopped by Beganski. And all Diego Garcia can do is look to the sky. Beganski fell right on top of it. And now the Town can take the lead. Casey Walls. And he beats Collodi, who again guessed correctly, but couldn't get it up in time to make the stop. A lot of pace on that attempt. You can see maybe a slight hesitation back to the left by Collodi. Regardless, it is a must-score situation for North Texas and Molina, who steps to the spot. Malachi Molina, who entered as a sub, and now a yellow being shown to Beganski. We've had a ton of yellows today. Beganski can win it with a save. Molina has to score to give his man, his goalkeeper, Collodi, a chance to keep it moving. Malachi Molina gets the go-ahead. And he keeps us going. But the Town FC can win it if they score here. Some words of encouragement from Molina to Collodi. And we'll see who steps up to try and give the Town the extra point. To win it, Riley Lynch. The hesitation and the stop. We keep going. After 5 rounds, we're tied at 4. Well, that hesitation ends up costing Lynch. And now we start again. Again last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. North Texas won a shootout 9-8. We moved to the 6th round. And another stop, and another chance. Back-to-back saves from Mikolaj Beganski. This time on Turner Humphrey. And North Texas needs Collodi to come up huge again. Back-to-back saves in the shootout by Beganski. And another chance for the Town to win. Alexander Chow against Michael Collodi. Oh my! Collodi keeps us going. 4 straight saves. The keepers owning the shootout. Are you kidding me? With the drama at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington. Now Lautaro Taboda to give North Texas the lead again in the shootout. He goes top shelf, where I assume Mrs. Taboda keeps the cookies. And now Collodi can win it with a stop. Jermaine Spivey, who at the end of added time sent a ball across that almost connected with Lynch to win the game. Now he needs to score here to keep the shootout going. Spivey stopped by Colodi. Colodi with 3 saves in a row in the shootout. And North Texas improbably steals the extra point. What a finish and what a missed opportunity for the Town FC. Colodi with 3 consecutive saves after 2 in the last match. You might start having to call him the Shootout King. It's time to name our man of the match. And for North Texas, it's the man who scored the equalizer in the 90th minute plus added time. It's Diego Garcia, presented by Adidas. What a win to pull 2 points out of this. Down a man the entire second half. The Town will look back on this as a massive missed opportunity. And here is what earned Diego Garcia our Adidas man of the match, our equalizer in the 97th minute. If co-man of the match is a thing, I'm giving one to Michael Colodi, the keeper for North Texas as well. 3 consecutive stops in the shootout to give North Texas the extra point. Down a man the entire second half. Didn't score until the 97th minute. Backs up against the wall, needing a stop from Colodi. He gave him 3. And North Texas has gone to a shootout in all 3 matches. They've won 2 of them, and they take the extra point here at Choctaw Stadium today. That'll do it for us. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Josh Appel saying so long. Once again, our final score 1-1, and then 5-4 in a shootout in favor of North Texas. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long and MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. We'll talk to you next time. Good night.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.